Okay guys, so I found a downtrend. This is a MetaTrader if you don't know. So this is a downtrend from here to here. You can see the market was going down, but what I want to explain to you is from here till here. I'm going to explain this and set you an example. So what we can see is that the market went all the way down here. This is a spike, so I'm not going to count it. Went all the way down here and then came all the way. You can count a spike sometimes if it's necessary, but for me in this case it's not. So market went down, right, and then came back up. So what happened? That means this is a what? A support area. I'm gonna write support here. Okay, let me just write support. This is a support area. Now, or let me just write S just to make it simpler. This is support. So now market came back. You can see the market came back and bounced here and then went up, but I'm going to avoid that for now because I'm trying to get to my point. So the market went lower than this area and it went all the way down to here, right? And it went lower than this. And now think of this as a floor, just like I explained yesterday. Think of this as a whole floor, and this is a wall. So what happened? The market came back all the way up, and look what happened when it hit that wall. But now this means this is another support area. So I'm going to copy this. You just double click it, click Control, and then it's going to copy. So now this is another support line, and now the market turns around here and goes down. Now it actually went all the way here. And then what happened? The market went up, and look where the market came back to. You look here, from this area to here, you can see that this structure, and this is structure. This is, you see how the market respects structure. You understand? And then market went lower. And how do you know a trend ended? When the market goes above structure, that means that's the end of the trend. This is a sign that the trend ended. You understand? This going up, that means the trend ended. It didn't touch the structure, but it came back down. Even the small ones count, guys. If you look back here, the reason why this turned around is probably because of this. And you can see that this is structure. From here, this is structure, so it's responding to that. Yeah, one, and then it went back up. This was responding to this structure here. This was responding to the structure here, 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 and here. You know, so on and so on. And as soon as this happened, that was a sign that the trend is over. And look what happened. Market started going up now. You know, market started shooting up. It didn't really touch the structure properly, but it started acting up and whatever. But that's how structure works. I just wanted a good chart, and I will understand if a lot of you struggle with this, because even myself struggle to find this part, because I don't know, structure is not it's very good to understand. It's very important to teach, because when I teach you how structure works, you get it in your head. You understand how the market moves and why it moves the way it does. But if you're struggling to find this, it's okay, I'll understand. It's almost the same thing as price action when it comes to trend lines and everything. Support and resistance, it's the same thing. So that's how structure works, guys. And as you can see, I'll set the example again one more time. Market came all the way from here, came down, came up, and every time the market turns, it creates structure. So it created structure here. you know, came down and then created the structure. Now this is a structure area, and then look what happens when the market comes all the way down and comes back to this area. That's a wall now, you understand, or a ceiling, and then it hits the ceiling, goes lower, and then now it went below this floor now, you understand. So now people are busy texting me, and now it comes back to hit this area, you understand, and look what happens when it hits that area, it goes lower, so on and so on. That's how structure works, you know. Once it breaks below, you know that the next, this might hold. And your job as a trader, don't start trading tomorrow, please. Don't open a live account and start trading until the course is done. But your job as a trader is to identify these areas, so that you can sell. When it does this, you can sell, and when it goes up and creates structure and finds structure, you buy, you understand. You buy when it gets to look at this area. The reason why this turned around is because of, if you look here, the structure, you know. So it went all the way down from there and then came to hit structure, then came back to hit this structure. And you look left, I'm gonna draw a trend here, see this, you look and you look at previous structure, you look at this area, the structure here, the structure here, and then this is a mess, I'm gonna avoid it, but there's also structure here. I don't know if there's more structure. Okay, it's not, but you see what happened there. Like, there's structure everywhere, you understand. That's how the market moves, according to structure. And the reason why I say according to structure is because every chart has its own language. Every chart moves in its own different way, and I'm going to show you all these ways on how to understand and know all these things and identify the trends, you know, so you can buy and sell and so on and so on. So yeah guys, that's the class about structure. If you have questions, feel free to ask me.